Hacking phone numbers. In this video, we are not going to be hacking any phone numbers, but we are going to be using hacking tools to find out more information about these phone numbers. Like, hey, who's this number that just called me? I have no idea who they are. Let's find out. Or maybe you're performing a pen test and you're actually hacking a company or person with permission, because disclaimer, this is a hacking tool I'm showing you, part of the osint process. Do not hack anyone unless you have explicit permission. And while the information we're accessing is publicly available on the internet, your intent does matter. So yes, practice, yes, have fun, but don't use this information to hack anyone. And if you do want to become an ethical hacker, check out IT Pro TV, the sponsor of this video. They are what I use to study and learn ethical hacking, as well as anything else in IT, from CCNA to A+, Security Plus, whatever. So check them out, link below. Use the code NetworkChuck to get 30% off forever. And also, don't forget to hack the YouTube algorithm today. Hit that like button if you like the video, subscribe, notification bell. Let's hack YouTube. Ethically, of course. Anyways, let's get going. The tool we're going to use is called PhoneInfoga. Now, what do you need? Where can you run this? Pretty much any Linux distro will run this sucker. So this is option one, but we're not gonna do that. If you just wanna get your hands dirty and try this tool out right now, I got a fast, free option. If you saw my last video, you might be familiar with it. Google Cloud Console. Basically a free Linux server we get right now in just a few seconds. So let's do it. So I have two links in the description below. First is the GitHub page for PhoneInfoga. Go ahead and navigate there. The other is to the Google Cloud Console. All you'll need is a free Google account. I'll get logged in here. And once you're logged in, at the very top right, you'll see a Google Cloud Console icon. Go ahead and click on that. This is actually launching your Google Cloud shell and giving you access to a machine here in the cloud. Now, looking back at our GitHub page for PhoneInfoga, we're gonna scroll down to about the middle here where it says documentation. Right here, go ahead and click on this. And then right here on the left, click on installation. Now here we have two options. You can either install PhoneInfoga like an application, just by inputting these commands into your terminal. Or the easier way, and it's the way I'm going to demonstrate right now, we're going to use Docker. So scroll down to right here where it says using Docker, and we're going to start with this command right here. Now the good news, Google Cloud Console already has Docker installed, so no worries. We're just going to copy this and paste. Click on copy, get back to our Google Cloud Console. I can never say that right, Google Cloud Console, 10 times fast. And go ahead and paste that right in there and hit enter. It's going to pull down that Docker image. Coffee break. And if you're wondering what the junk is Docker, I've got a video right here. Check it out. And now we're going to run it. So enter this command, Docker run. We'll do a -it, and then we'll reference the Docker image we just downloaded. So sundowndev/PhoneInfoga. I'll put a space after that. So right now is where we're going to start actually using this tool to find out information on phone numbers. So we'll type in the word scan -n, and now we're going to specify that phone number. And I already have one in mind. Now you'll want to start with the country code of the phone number. This phone number is US based, so it will be 1 I start with, 352-600-6900. And with that, that's it. I'll hit enter and watch the sucker happen. Now that was fast, right? Check this out. What this did, let's scroll to the top here. It first ran a num verify scan. It validated that the number is true or real, got me a location, which whatever the junk that is, let's Google that. What is that? I think it's some kind of carrier code or something. Okay, so it seems to be near Spring Hill, Florida, Gainesville, Florida. Got that, okay. Didn't find carrier info, but it did identify that the phone number is a landline. Cool, what else we got? Let's scroll down. Now we have a lot of stuff coming up here, and these are actually Google Dork requests, which might sound ridiculous, but Google Dorking is a real thing. It's basically advanced Google searching. Again, if you want to know more about that, I've got a video right here. So each of these links that PhoneInfoga generated are Google Dorking requests. Now honestly, this is kind of hard to parse through in the command line, but we do have another option. This sucker's got a GUI, a web UI, and we can start using that right now. So this is so cool, check this out. So let's again run our Docker command. Docker run -it, and then we'll add one more switch here. We'll do a -p, which stands for port, and we're gonna do 8080 and then :8080. And then as before, we'll specify our Docker image, sundowndev/PhoneInfoga, and this time we'll say serve. And then after that, we'll do -p 8080. Now, what was all that? What we're doing here is we're allowing our Docker container to use the port 8080 on our Linux server here. And then by using the serve command, we're telling PhoneInfoga to serve up a web UI on port 8080. Let's try it out. Go ahead and hit enter right now. It's running. And now all we have to do, and it's so cool we can do this, there's an icon right here at the top, this guy right here. This allows us to do a web preview. Go ahead and click on that. check this out. Preview on port 8080, perfect. And what's happening? Oh, there it is, there it is. PhoneInfoga, web UI, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do that same thing before. Let's input our number, 1352, 600, 6900. Let's run the scan from here. It's a bit prettier, right? A bit easier on the eyes. Let's see what we got. Let's toggle my num verify scan. Yeah, we already saw that stuff. It's in Wikipig to landline. And then we have our Google search results. Go ahead and click on that. Bam. So first is our general footprints. It's just a general Google search. Let's search for that number on the internet. Let's go ahead and do that right now. I'll click the first link. Aha. I think I know who this number is. IT Pro TV. Found that real quick. You guys can't hide. The next option is searching for any documents that might contain this phone number. Let's see if there are any there. Nothing. And then it'll use other Google Dorks to search social media websites. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. Now we'll try Facebook real quick, but this is where I found a flaw with the program. It's kind of weird. Check this out. Click on this. It doesn't find it. But I do happen to know this number does exist on IT Pro TV's Facebook website, or page. For some reason, in this Google Dork search they have generated for us, it doesn't include the phone number with the parentheses around the 352, the area code. So I'm going to add that in there real quick. I'm just going to copy the OR in text, tack that onto the end, and I'm just going to add some parentheses here. And then there's a space, and then it's 600 dash blah, blah, blah. Let's try it now. Now, this is something else you might run into. Google doesn't like you doing all this kind of weird stuff, the searches. They think you're up to no good, but you're not. You're doing it ethically, right? Of course. So I'm not a robot. Ah, I hate these. Crosswalk, crosswalk. Okay, we're good. Ah, more chimney. Do you see a chimney here? I don't see a chimney. Okay, that was the test. I passed it. So yeah, Facebook does put these numbers in the format like this, and it did find it on IT Pro TV. Now beyond that, this thing's pretty solid. After social networks, we got individual footprints, taking a look at various other sites, reputation footprints, temporary number footprints, and then OVH Telecom, which I think is more popular overseas, over in Europe. But anyways, this is a powerful tool to quickly search a bunch of resources to see if a number exists somewhere, who it might be tied to. Like for example, I've got this phone number that's been bothering the crap out of me. Let me see, where was it? Yeah, let's try it out. 1-800-274-0206. Let's see. Let's find you, sucker. So under num verify, we see it is a toll-free number here in the US. Let's do our general footprints first. So nothing specific, but if I jump into one of these links here, I do see people saying it's a loan scam and, oh, it's actually a PayPal thing, scam call. And then of course I got all the other options as well. A vital step in learning how to become a hacker is just learning how to search for things, how to find things out about people, places, things, nouns, phone numbers. So that's why I wanted to show you PhoneInfoga, a great tool you want to have in your tool chest. And honestly, it's not too bad to get set up. In fact, I mean, in this video, we set it up for free in the cloud and Docker, which is awesome, right? Even with the GUI running, a beautiful web interface. But anyways, that's all I got today, guys. Again, shout out to the sponsor of this video, IT Pro TV. If you want to learn anything IT, including ethical hacking, check them out, link below. Use code NetworkChuck and get 30% off forever. Yep, that's all I got. I'll catch you guys later.